and welcome to my Day 6 Booktubeathon update. So, this vlog is going to be a bit interesting. Right now I'm going to get the challenge out of the way and update you a bit on my reading. And later on, if you had watched some of my earlier vlogs, you might remember that I was supposed to be dog sitting earlier in the week. Well, I have another opportunity to dog sit tonight. And it's actually gonna happen. So after all of the clips here of me doing the challenge and updating you on my reading from last night and earlier today, because it is currently almost 5:30 p.m. here, there will be some clips of a beautiful pupper. So I am well excited for that, and I'm happy that I can deliver dog content finally, even though I didn't expect there would be a redemption from the other dog content that was snatched away from me, being really dramatic, but I'm just excited to see a dog. So with those sort of housekeeping things out of the way, let's get on to today's challenge. So today's challenge is to make a poem out of book titles. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do this because I'm gonna be honest, when I watched it, I was like, that sounds fucking impossible. Because not only are you making a poem out of book titles, you have 1 minute to choose the books that you need for it. And all of the books have to have the same, like, colored spine. So if you choose one black book, all of the spines have to be black for all the other books. So I wasn't too keen on it, but I sort of had a glance at this area of my books. So the layout of the books in my room is that I have a main bookshelf back there. It's just your typical standard IKEA bookshelf, and I have my filming area here, which is my headboard, which also doubles as a bookshelf, and when I move the camera upwards as I'm choosing my books during the challenge, you'll see that the stacks are pretty big. I have a book buying problem, but it is pretty evident at this point, I think. I'm on a book buying ban though, so hopefully that's gonna combat that, but we will fucking see, Jesus. And back over on this corner of my room is like a skinny IKEA bookshelf, but like one of those the skinny IKEA bookshelves. I was gonna say the one IKEA bookshelf, the one book bookshelf. That doesn't make any sense. I'm going insane. But it's like half a bookshelf. Half. There we go. That's the word. I'm gonna leave all of that in too, because why not? These vlogs have been a mess from day one. So anyway, I decided to use these ones because it's already my filming area and pretty easy access. I've already got my lights set up behind me, so it's just the easiest for me. Maybe not the best selection of books for this kind of thing, but we're gonna have fun with it anyway. So without further ado then, let's get into the challenge. I've got, you can't see it, but I've got 1 minute on my timer to choose the books. And you know when we did the last timed Booktubeathon challenge, my phone was on vibrate and I just didn't even realize that, so enjoy my text notification sound. It's terrible and nerdy. Anyway, let's go. 1 minute to choose books. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. I got 10 seconds. We'll just wait then. There it is. Great. That's horrendous, isn't it? So I decided to go with black books. Now I was thinking to myself about halfway through, is The Darkest Minds a black spine? And while it has a bit of a metallic sheen to it, I'm gonna consider it a black spine. So yeah, I thought black would be easiest. They have the most interesting titles. So now I have 3 minutes to make a poem. So we will start the timer now. Let's go. So I've got like 1.5 minutes left, but I'm just gonna cancel that because I did my poem and it's not great. There were 3 books that actually worked really well together, but I was like, damn it, I have to include those other 2. Anyway, My poem is as follows. The language of thorns, tell the wind and fire, the darkest minds, 6 of crows, this is where it ends. Which makes no sense at all. But the actual 3-book poem that I was like, oh my god, this actually is like great, but I have to add these other 2 books in, was The Language of Thorns, Tell the Wind and Fire, This is Where It Ends. I think that makes a lot of sense. I don't know what kind of sense, but it sounds grammatically correct. It sounds like a poem that makes sense, but you know, had to add these other 2 books in. So that is today's challenge. Now to update you on my reading. So at the end of yesterday's vlog, I decided that I was going to finish Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. Now, I didn't finish this. I'm only 83 pages into it. However, I am addicted to I am obsessed with this. I'm addicted. I'm in love. I never want it to end. And that's the issue, was that I was taking so long to read it because I was sitting there and I was devouring this world, and I really slowed myself down reading it, which is a great experience for a reader. I'm so glad that I'm loving it so much. It's fucking hilarious. It's so good and clever, and God, I love it. But this is a readathon. This book is over 400 pages. I have to get it done by Sunday. So I decided to put it down at about 11:30 last night. I went to bed, and when I woke up, I decided to pick up my Read a Book with Green on the Cover book, because that was the other option besides Good Omens. I had finished everything else, which is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. And I knew that I would fly through it because it's a contemporary book. However, what I didn't know was that I would really not like this book. So I picked it up at about 8:45 this morning or something like that, and I finished it at maybe like 1 o'clock this afternoon because I just wanted to get it over with. It was a really unfortunate realization for me to figure out that by page 5 I was just not into this at all, and then by page 100 I wanted to DNF this so badly, and I don't really know why I persevered. Maybe it's just the whole idea of reading 7 books during this readathon, though I have a stack of books that I actually pulled off of my TBR shelf last night that I was like, I'm gonna read these ones next, and there's a fucking graphic novel on there, so I could have switched to actually none of those books have green on the cover now that I'm looking at them. So anyway, I had to finish this book for the readathon, and I'm glad that I read it because it was on my TBR for years. But I'm just so disappointed by it. I wrote a really long review on Goodreads. I gave it 2 stars. I will talk about it more in my wrap-up, but geez, I really didn't like this book. But that does mean that I have 6 out of 7 books read for the readathon. So, Good Omens, returning back to this. I'm going to be finishing this tonight for sure, and if not, I will probably have time tomorrow in the morning only really to read it, because tomorrow is Pride in my city and I'm going to go down to the parade with some friends, and I'm just gonna be out all day basically. And then I'm also having a family dinner because it was someone's birthday about a week or so ago, so I'm pretty busy tomorrow, which is fine because I'm pretty far ahead and I'm pretty sure I can get this done today, especially when I'm puppy sitting, because for a puppy she's pretty low maintenance and lovely and she loves me, so you know. Anyway, I think I should get this done tonight. I will update you again with some dog footage and where I am with my reading tonight. I can't believe this is happening again. I just got a text that I don't need to watch the dog. No! Damn it, I was so looking forward to showing this dog in my vlog. I was so looking forward to it. I was so looking forward to seeing her. I can't believe I got my hopes up. I can't believe I was just so excited in the vlog earlier too. What was that, like 10 minutes ago or something, that I was hopped up, excited about dog content? I'm gonna put a disclaimer this time because that's just disappointing. But it's fine, I guess, because I can stay in my room now and chill out. It means I don't have to leave the house, but I wanted to see the dog. I'm so sad. Anyway, dashed hopes aside, I'm gonna finish Good Omens tonight. I'm really excited to continue on with it and finish my 7th book for the booktubeathon on day 6. Like, that's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna be able to get it done tonight, especially because I'm almost 100 pages in. It should be no problem. Anyway, now that there's no dog content for me to add into this, unfortunately, I think I'm going to end it here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it went from me being super excited to me just feeling a bit sad, but hopeful because I get to read this and I'm obsessed with it, so that's good. But yes, I hope it was enjoyable. I hope that you're having a great booktubeathon if you're doing it, and if you're not, I hope that you're having a great day and week as well. And if you'd like to, you can subscribe to my channel over here, and if you want to watch some of my other videos, you can do so over here. And I will see you in tomorrow's video for my last booktubeathon vlog, which will be very Pride themed, and will update you on everything that I got done tonight for reading and all of that stuff. So yeah, I will see you in tomorrow's vlog then. Bye!